Hello and welcome to Wednesday's Words of Worship. I think if I asked most of you a question, do you love God? You would all answer, sure, yes. However, just saying that we love God doesn't mean that we really do. Sadly, our words alone are not proof that we love God. In Matthew 22, a Pharisee who was an expert in the law tested Jesus by asking him, which is the greatest commandment in the law? And Jesus replies, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. All the law and the prophets hang on these two commandments. Now, when we say we love God, we sometimes confuse our love of God with our service to God, or perhaps our giving. When we put some money in the offering, we confuse that with our love for God. We sometimes think that religious acts or kind deeds equal love for God. Now, while all of these things are wonderful things and should be part of our Christian lives, we need to be aware that the evidence of loving God should be a transformed lifestyle with the desire to obey and to serve Him, to trust Him with our lives, and to desire fellowship with Him, and to worship Him, and to take and make time to study His Word and His ways. Loving our Heavenly Father is the greatest relationship that we could ever enter into. The more we learn about Him, the more reasons we have to love Him. Our love for God should have the most prominent place in our hearts and should permeate every area of our lives. Our love for God should be evident in our love for others and should make us look and act different than the rest of the world. So do you really love God, or are we just acting like we do? Hey, thanks for listening. This is Kevin, and I hope to see you again next week.